Ditcheva!
And a right hand. Oh, what a big one! Dakota Ditcheva! The unbelievable. And there it is. Oh, straight right hand.
Take a look when she's going after a straight arm lock with her legs. Might switch it into a key lock.
Putting the squeeze, raining down punches and strategizing as well. John Collins trying to finish.
She switched it.
He does. Into the midsection. Massive trouble.
This is over. He's pulling it on. Leah's trying to recover
Today,
here. She's trying
we've
to
got
turn
a
it.
rivalry that's shaking the MMA world to its core. Sara Collins has set the internet ablaze by declaring she is 100% better than the undefeated PFL rising star Dakota Ditcheva. Bold. Absolutely. Disrespectful. Maybe. But one thing is certain, this has created one of the most intriguing storylines in women's MMA today. So in this video, we're diving deep. Who is Sara Collins? Why is Dakota Ditcheva considered one of the most dangerous prospects in the sport? And most importantly, could Collins actually be the fighter who ends Dakota's undefeated run? Stick around, because by the end, you'll have a clear picture of just how massive this potential showdown could be. Every once in a while, MMA delivers a rivalry that feels like it was meant to happen. Think about Ronda Rousey versus Holly Holm. Think about Jon Jones versus Daniel Cormier. These rivalries weren't just about skills inside the cage. They were about pride, belief, and the clash of personalities. Right now, that same kind of storm is building in the PFL women's division. Dakota Ditcheva, fast, fierce, and undefeated, is being called the future of women's MMA. And out of nowhere, Sara Collins has stepped up and said, "I'm the one. I can beat her. In fact, I'm better." Fans went crazy. Analysts started debating. Fighters began weighing in. Suddenly, this wasn't just another name calling someone out. This was a direct challenge to the aura of invincibility that Dakota has built. Let's break down Dakota first, because to understand why this call-out matters, you need to know just how dominant she has been. Dakota Ditcheva has made a name for herself as one of the most lethal finishers in women's MMA. She's fast. She's explosive. And most importantly, she's confident. That cold, calculated confidence that makes opponents hesitate before they even throw a punch. Every time Dakota steps into the cage, she looks untouchable. Her timing, her striking accuracy, her killer instinct, it all comes together to create the aura of a future champion. Fans respect her, fighters fear her, and the PFL has been building her up as one of their brightest prospects. But here's the thing about combat sports. No matter how dominant you look, history has shown us that nobody is invincible. This is where Sara Collins comes in. Unlike many other contenders, she's not here to bow down to Dakota's hype. She's not praising her resume or hesitating in interviews. Instead, she's come forward with pure conviction, saying she is 100% better. That's not just trash talk, that's self-belief at the highest level. And in MMA, belief can be a weapon. Because when a fighter truly thinks they can break the aura of invincibility, they fight differently. They push forward. They don't crumble under the pressure. Collins has an aggressive, unpredictable style. She's fueled by determination and the hunger to prove she belongs at the top. And unlike many of Dakota's past opponents, Collins isn't stepping in to survive, she's stepping in to dethrone. That's what makes her dangerous. Now, let's zoom out for a second. Rivalries are the lifeblood of combat sports. They're what turn good fights into legendary ones. And already, this one has all the right ingredients. Fans on social media are divided. Some are saying Collins is crazy, that she's biting off way more than she can chew. Others are saying her fearlessness is exactly what Dakota needs to finally be tested. And when you think about history, you realize this script has played out before. Ronda Rousey looked unbeatable, until Holly Holm knocked her out. Anderson Silva looked like he would never lose, until Chris Weidman shocked the world. Amanda Nunes was the queen until Juliana Pena pulled off one of the biggest upsets in women's MMA history. The lesson: every dominant fighter eventually meets their challenger. And Sara Collins believes that moment is now. Now, if these two meet in the cage, it won't just be another fight. It'll be a battle of egos, legacies, and destiny. So let's talk stakes. For Dakota Ditcheva, a fight with Sara Collins would be a chance to silence all doubt. To prove that no amount of trash talk or self-belief from another fighter can shake her dominance. A win here keeps her undefeated, keeps her hype alive, and pushes her closer to becoming the face of women's MMA in the PFL. For Sara Collins, a win changes everything. She would go from being just another contender to becoming the woman who ended Dakota Ditcheva's perfect record. That's the kind of win that launches careers, that flips divisions upside down, and that cements a fighter in MMA history overnight. This fight wouldn't just be about rankings, it would be about legacy. So here's the big question, fight fans. Is Sara Collins truly the one who can stop Dakota Ditcheva? Or will Dakota prove once again why she's undefeated, unstoppable, and destined for greatness? Either way, one thing is crystal clear, the hype is real. The tension is high. And if this fight gets booked, it could easily become one of the most explosive matchups in women's MMA history. Drop your predictions in the comments. Does Collins shock the world, or does Ditcheva continue her reign of dominance? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on this rivalry. Because when these two finally step into the cage, it won't just be a fight. It will be war.